family was very poor. His father worked as a kitman, mother as a cook and cleaner. Sometimes there was not enough food, but football was already his biggest dream. From the moment he could walk, Ronaldo spent every single day playing football. It was his escape and his only passion. He played football every single day with his friends on the streets of Madeira. Even when there was no proper ball, he used socks, oranges, or anything he could find. His father worked as a gardener and part-time kitman for the local club Andorrinha. He loved football too and supported his son's passion as much as he could.
Mama, one day I will be the best footballer in the world.
I know you will, my Cristiano.
To help his poor family, little Ronaldo sometimes swept streets to earn a little money for football boots or to join local teams. Football was not just a game for him. It was his escape from poverty and his biggest dream.
Yes! I did!
He was the youngest of 4 children. They shared one small room and faced many hardships together. He was a sensitive boy who cried easily, but he never gave up. Every fall made him stronger. He started playing for the local club Andorrinha, where his father worked as kitman. Everyone soon noticed the little boy with extraordinary talent.
Hey, can I play?
Even at a very young age, his skills were special. He could dribble past bigger boys with ease.
And then I kicked the ball so hard, it flew right past the other team. Someday, I'll play in a real stadium.
Every evening he returned home tired but happy, with only one thought in his mind: becoming the greatest. From the poor streets of Madeira, a legend was quietly being born.
Those early years shaped the Cristiano Ronaldo the world would one day admire. This is where the journey of CR7 began, in poverty, with endless love for the game. But his biggest challenges and greatest dreams were still ahead.
At the age of 8, Cristiano joined the local club Andorrinha, where his father worked as a kitman. His talent was impossible to ignore. He scored goal after goal. Even against much older and bigger boys, little Ronaldo was unstoppable. The coaches were shocked by his skills and dedication. They said this boy has something very special. He trained harder than anyone else. While other kids played, Cristiano was always on the pitch. Even after helping his family with chores, he never missed a chance to practice.
One more practice before dinner.
Soon he became the star of Andorrinha. People started talking about the little boy from Madeira. When he was 10 years old, a bigger club called Sede Nacional invited him for trials. It was his first big step. His talent shone brightly. Nacional immediately wanted to sign him. Joined Nacional and started playing in their youth team. His dream was slowly becoming reality. The training was harder now, but Cristiano loved every moment of it.
He continued to score amazing goals and win matches for his new club.
He shared all his success with his family, who supported him through everything.
I scored 2 goals today at Nacional. That's so fun. One day, I'll play for a big European club.
We believe in you, son.
I'll make you proud.
Deep inside, he already dreamed of playing for big European clubs one day.
Let's not fall.
Even with his growing success, he
he remained the same humble boy who loved the game. His coaches knew that Madeira was too small for his talent. The next big opportunity was coming. Cristiano is ready for a bigger club on the mainland.
At just 10 years old, Cristiano was ready for the next chapter of his incredible journey. I have to keep pushing harder.
Yes, I scored.
His time at Nacional prepared him for the biggest move of his young life. Soon, a life-changing offer would come from Sporting CP in Lisbon. But leaving his family and island would not be easy.
At the age of 12, Cristiano received the biggest opportunity of his life, a trial with Sporting Clube de Portugal in Lisbon. He impressed everyone during the trials. Sporting CP offered him a place in their famous youth academy. Leaving his family and beloved island Madeira at just 12 years old was the hardest thing he had ever done. He was thousands of kilometers away from home, feeling very lonely and homesick in the big city. Instead of giving up, he channeled his loneliness into even harder training. On the pitch, he continued to shine. His talent grew rapidly in the professional environment.
But at the age of 15, a terrifying health scare almost ended his dream forever. Doctors discovered he had a serious heart condition, a racing heart that could be life-threatening. He was terrified. The doctors said he might never play football again. He had to undergo risky heart surgery. It was one of the darkest moments in his young life. Thankfully, the surgery was successful. His mother stayed by his side throughout the difficult time. Just a few months later, he was back on his feet, more determined than ever to prove everyone wrong. He came back stronger. The heart condition never returned and became his secret motivation. That near-death experience made him realize how precious his dream was. His performances became even better. Everyone at Sporting knew a star was rising. At just 16, he was already training with the senior team and catching the eye of the manager. From a lonely, homesick boy to a battle-tested young warrior, Cristiano was transforming. The boy from Madeira had survived his toughest test. His professional journey was about to begin.
At just 16 years old, Cristiano started training with Sporting's senior team. The jump from youth to professional football was huge. His speed, skill, and confidence caught the eye of everyone, including the head coach. Ronaldo, over here. Good work today. The team sheet is out. You're starting on the 14th. My debut? I'm ready, proud.
The day had finally come. The boy from Madeira was about to make his professional debut.
On 7th October 2002, against Moreirense, Cristiano Ronaldo made his Primeira Liga debut. In just 10 minutes on the pitch, he showed flashes of his extraordinary talent.
He scored his first senior goal in that match. The legend had begun. That night, the entire football world started noticing the young Portuguese talent. He immediately called his mother in Madeira She was crying with joy for her son. Success was coming fast, but he never forgot where he came from.
His teammates gave him the nickname Crybaby because he still cried easily, but they respected his talent.
This is it, lads. Our time is now. Yeah, you're ready for it.
He signed a new contract and became one of the most promising young players in Europe.
I'm ready. I won't let you down.
He trained like a man possessed. Talent alone was never enough for him.
Again! More power!
His skills improved rapidly. Dribbling, shooting, speed, and vision were all world-class. Every goal, every match was dedicated to his struggling family back in Madeira.
He told his mother, "One day I will buy you a big house and take care of the whole family."
I know you will, my son. I am so proud.
I promise, Mai. I will make it happen.
The boy who once swept streets was now a professional footballer, making headlines. His time at Sporting CP was coming to an end. A much bigger stage was calling. Manchester United and Sir Alex Ferguson were watching.
This is my moment!
In August 2003, at just 18 years old, Cristiano Ronaldo joined Manchester United for £12 million, a British record for a teenager. Sir Alex Ferguson saw huge potential in him and became his greatest mentor.
I'm ready for this. Show them what you've got. The Premier League was faster and tougher. At first, the young Portuguese struggled to adapt to the physicality. He faced criticism, racism, and tough challenges. Many thought he was too flashy.
He responded with relentless hard work. Training became his obsession.
His first Premier League goal came in November 2003. The fans began to fall in love with him.
His dribbling and tricks started terrifying Premier League defenders.
In 2004, he won his first trophy, the FA Cup. He was still sensitive and cried after losses, but those emotions fueled his hunger. His partnership with Rooney became one of the most exciting attacks in Europe.
Finish, mate! Rondo!
His incredible overhead bicycle kick against Portsmouth in 2008 is still regarded as one of the greatest goals ever scored in the Premier League.
He helped United win 3 Premier League titles and the Champions League in 2008. In 2008, he won the Ballon d'Or and became the best player in the world. He completely transformed his body through strict diet and relentless training.
His famous Sioux celebration was born during his Manchester United years and became one of the most iconic moments in football. Sir Alex had guided him from a boy to a superstar. After 6 magical years, it was time for a new challenge.
Manchester United turned the boy from Madeira into a global superstar. But his greatest years were still ahead of him.
In the summer of 2009, the football world was shocked by the biggest transfer in history. Real Madrid signed Cristiano Ronaldo from Manchester United for a record-breaking €94 million. He became the most expensive player in the world. Over 80,000 fans welcomed him at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium even before his official presentation. On 6th July 2009, over 80,000 fans packed the Bernabéu to witness the arrival of their new superstar. He showed his skills to the fans and promised them many titles and glory. He joined a Galacticos team filled with world-class stars. The pressure was immense. From the very beginning, he showed that he was ready to conquer La Liga and Europe.
He worked harder than ever to prove he was worth the record transfer fee. He changed his shirt number to 7, the same number he wore at Manchester United.
He scored his first goal for Real Madrid and quickly became the fans' favorite.
Alongside stars like Kaká, Benzema, and later Bale, he formed one of the most feared attacks in football history. He carried the weight of being the most expensive player, but his hunger never decreased.
In 2013 and 2014, he won back-to-back Ballon d'Or awards, cementing his place among the all-time greats. His free kick technique and long-range goals became legendary at the Bernabéu. He started winning trophies with Real Madrid, Copa del Rey, La Liga, and eventually Champions League. Even against fierce rivals Barcelona, his performances were unforgettable.
The Santiago Bernabéu became his new home, and the fans called him their king. The record transfer was just the beginning. His most dominant and record-breaking years were about to unfold at Real Madrid.
At Real Madrid, Ronaldo reached his absolute peak. He became a goal-scoring machine.
His long-range strikes and free kicks terrified goalkeepers across Europe. His aerial ability and heading power made him almost unstoppable in the air.
Free kick after free kick, he broke records season after season.
He had every weapon: power, finesse, speed, and intelligence.
He scored hat-tricks regularly and broke goal-scoring records everywhere.
Even his bicycle kicks became legendary at the Bernabéu.
He was ice cool from the penalty spot and rarely missed.
He dominated even in the biggest rivalry, El Clásico.
He won 4 Champions League titles with Real Madrid, becoming the face of the competition. He became Real Madrid's all-time top scorer, with over 450 goals. He won the Ballon d'Or multiple times during his Real Madrid years.
Every season he kept raising the bar higher and higher. Unstoppable, the legend grows. His dedication to fitness and diet was unmatched.
Let's go!
He became the first player to score 100 goals in the Champions League.
The Bernabeu worshipped him as their king.
Season after season, he kept breaking records and making history. His peak at Real Madrid was nothing short of legendary. But even greater challenges and new chapters awaited.
After 9 incredible years at Real Madrid, a new challenge awaited. In 2018, Cristiano Ronaldo joined Juventus for €100 million. Juventus fans welcomed him like a king. He was ready for a new chapter in Serie A. At 33 years old, many doubted whether he could still perform at the highest level. He proved them wrong. He scored on his debut and quickly became the leader of the team. He helped Juventus win 2 consecutive Serie A titles and broke several records in Italy. Even in Italy, his free kick mastery continued to amaze the world. Although he reached the Champions League final, the biggest trophy eluded him during his time in Italy. In 2021, he made a sensational return to Manchester United, the club where he became a superstar. He scored 2 goals on his return debut, and the Old Trafford faithful went wild. At 36 years old, he was still scoring bicycle kicks that left the world speechless.
He became the all-time top scorer in Champions League history. His work ethic never faded. He continued to inspire younger players.
He reached 800 career goals, a number many thought was impossible. The second spell at United had its challenges, but his love for the club remained strong. In 2022, his second chapter at Manchester United came to an end. He left United as a legend who gave everything for the club, twice.
Whether in black and white or red, CR7 continued to make history. His journey through Juventus and back to United showed the world his never-ending hunger, but one final chapter still remained.
In December 2022, Cristiano Ronaldo made a surprising move to Al-Nassr in Saudi Arabia on a massive contract. The reception was incredible. Fans welcomed him like a global superstar. He scored on his debut and continued his goal-scoring form even at 37 years old.
He broke records in the Saudi Pro League and became the league's top scorer multiple times.
Yes, hat trick!
His dedication and professionalism remained unmatched even in the later stage of his career. His free kick technique continued to mesmerize fans around the world. He became the all-time leading international goal scorer in history. Even in his late 30s, he continued to represent Portugal with passion and pride. He reached the incredible milestone of 900 official career goals.
He became a role model and mentor for the next generation in Saudi Arabia. Focus on technique. Every touch counts. Yes, Captain, thank you. Good, let's continue.
He helped Al-Nassr win domestic trophies and brought more attention to Saudi football.
This for all of us!
The move to Saudi Arabia gave him a new platform and immense love from the fans.
He continued to score at an astonishing rate, even past the age of 38.
This is just the beginning!
A legacy of goals and glory.
Away from the pitch, he enjoyed time with his family and children.
Come on, let's play!
His hunger and ambition never faded. He still dreams of more records.
Wherever he played, Cristiano Ronaldo left an unforgettable legacy.
From the streets of Madeira to the deserts of Saudi Arabia, his journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. At over 40 years old, the legend continues. Cristiano Ronaldo's story is far from over.
Cristiano Ronaldo debuted for Portugal at just 18 years old and quickly became the face of the national team. He scored his first goal for Portugal and never looked back. In 2004, he reached the Euro final but suffered a heartbreaking defeat.
He carried the pain of many near misses for his country.
Euro 2016 became his redemption story. In the final, he got injured early but refused to leave the sidelines. He motivated his team from the bench.
Portugal won their first major trophy in history, Euro 2016. Ronaldo finally achieved his dream with his country.
We did it, campeões! Sim! A nossa vitória!
It was one of the most emotional moments in his career, fulfilling his promise to Portugal. In the 2018 World Cup, he scored a hat-trick against Spain in an unforgettable match.
He became the all-time leading goal scorer in international football history.
He also won the UEFA Nations League with Portugal in 2019. Even past 35, he continued to lead Portugal with the same passion and hunger.
He became the ultimate leader and role model for the new generation of Portuguese talents. For Ronaldo, playing for Portugal was always more than football. It was about national pride. Every goal for Portugal carried deep meaning for him and the entire nation.
Euro 2016 remains the greatest achievement in Portuguese football history.
He gave everything for his country and became Portugal's greatest ever player. From a young boy dreaming in Madeira to captaining his nation to glory, Ronaldo's international journey is legendary.
Behind the superstar is a loving family that supported him through every hardship.
His mother Dolores was his biggest inspiration and strength throughout his life. He is a devoted father to his 5 children, Cristiano Jr., the twins, Alana and Bella.
Despite his busy career, he always makes time for his children and family. And the brave little knight returned home to his family, where they lived happily ever after. His incredible work ethic and discipline are the real secrets behind his success.
He always says, talent without hard work is nothing. This mindset made him the greatest.
He bought his family a big house and took care of them, fulfilling the promise he made as a child. He has donated millions to hospitals, children's causes, and disaster relief. His famous mindset: if you think you are perfect, you will never improve. Family is his greatest motivation and the reason he keeps pushing forward.
He is deeply religious and believes God has guided him through every step. He leads not only by talent, but by his unbreakable mentality and work ethic.
He found love and built a beautiful family that supports him unconditionally. This is what makes it all worthwhile.
We love you so much.
And I love all of you.
From a poor boy in Madeira who cried easily, he became one of the strongest mental athletes in the world. Even at 40, his discipline and sacrifice remain the same.
He often says his children are his biggest motivation to keep going. Success, fame, and money never changed the boy from Madeira. Behind every goal, every record, and every trophy, there is a man who values family, hard work, and never giving up.
From the dusty streets of Madeira to the greatest stadiums in the world, his journey has been extraordinary.
5 Champions League titles, 5 Ballon d'Or awards, and countless records. He redefined greatness. Over 900 official career goals, a number that seemed impossible.
He brought the first major trophy to Portugal and became their greatest hero.
His work ethic, discipline, and never give up attitude inspired millions around the world. He became a role model for millions of young dreamers worldwide.
He didn't just play football, he changed the game forever.
The step-overs, the free kicks, the headers, the comebacks. Every moment was pure magic. Behind every goal, every record, and every trophy, there is a man who values family, hard work, and never giving up.
Success, fame, and money never changed the boy from Madeira.
He proved that with talent, hard work, and belief, anything is possible. He always thanked God, his family, and his fans for every success.
His legacy goes beyond trophies. He inspired a generation to dream big.
One of the greatest footballers to ever grace the pitch, CR7 will be remembered forever. Whether the journey ends tomorrow or years from now, his story will live on.
The boy who once swept streets became the king of football.
This is not just the story of a footballer. This is the story of Cristiano Ronaldo. The legacy of Cristiano Ronaldo will inspire generations to come.